Hey, what's going on everybody? Bivers Handy here, and today we have some exciting news about a brand new world boss coming to Bit Heroes soon. So just checking out Discord, this was posted yesterday afternoon from Adrian and says, coming soon, brand new world boss. New content is coming to Bit Heroes Quest with new upgrade options for an iconic weapon. Gather a party because an all new world boss for tiers 7, 14, and 21 will be available to everyone soon. Each of these tiers will include a new set and 2 new pieces of mythic gear. Earn a new ancient material from the highest difficulty tier 21 fight to reforge a fully up-tiered and upgraded harvester into a supercharged elemental powerhouse. More information to come to our Discord and Steam page next week. And you can also see this awesome GIF posted here of this Bit Hero holding the harvester. And obviously you can see it's the supercharged elemental. You know, it looks like there's earth, ice, water, fire, electric, but basically all the different elements. So super cool. So obviously there will be more details revealed next week, but I want to help you guys prepare for it right now. So starting out with all the information we have on the world boss. We know there will be one new world boss, and it will be available at tiers 7, 14, and 21. Which is kind of unique. I'm guessing that there's some type of theme to the boss, maybe some type of lucky 7 boss. And I'm also guessing because we get the elementally supercharged harvester, I'm also going ahead and guessing that there is going to be some sort of elemental enemy in the world boss fight itself. All the world bosses we've fought in the past have been either like 3 or 5 player world bosses. So I'm guessing it's going to be like that. A couple of the things I'm most excited about is that there is confirmed new sets and new mythic gear at each of those tiers. So there will be a new tier 7 set, a new tier 14 set, and a new tier 21 set. We have no idea if they're going to be good or bad. Worth also noting that there's 2 new tier 7 mythics on the way, 2 new tier 14 mythics, as well as 2 new tier 21 mythics. I think if you're an endgame player, hearing that there's a new tier 21 set and 2 new mythics is super exciting, as you can just get that, upgrade it, and boom, you have a new set to play with. But who knows, maybe the tier 7 and tier 14 are banging and they'll be worth up-tiering. One bit of speculation I'm going to go out on a limb and say is probably going to come is also new fusion schematics. Every world boss in Bit Heroes has its own schematics for players to go and fuse along with its own fusion materials. So I'm guessing that there will be new familiars for us to go out and craft, which is super exciting as well. We literally could see a new mythic familiar come out of this. And then also what we saw there was the tier 21 fully upgraded harvester being able to be supercharged elementally. Obviously you guys saw the GIF. Harvester looks super sweet with all the elements charged up, and we'll have to see how strong it is. You know, a lot of people put off grinding out Harvester because it is the tier 8 ancient, and to be honest, in its current state has not been very well sought after. But who knows, once we find out more, this could be the new best ancient. So let me help you prepare right now so you guys can get ahead of all the other players getting your hands on the new gear as well as that sweet supercharged Harvester. First off, you guys should be farming legendary materials. Just pulling up the Bit Heroes Wiki here, you guys know that pieces require a total of 600 legendary materials to upgrade, and mythics take a total of 700 to upgrade. And that's just the upgrade. There's also all of the up tiers. And if we look at the up tiers, there is a ton of stuff. To take, you know, a tier 7 world boss set to a tier 8, you know, you need a couple ingots, a gravity shard, 500 rhombus, 250 luminous stones. And that is just for one set piece. So multiply all this by 4, right? I would highly encourage you guys to jump into tier 7, start grinding out those legendary materials. Then if you're going to up tier it to tier 8, start grinding there. Tier 9, grind there. Grind every tier between 7 and 21 so that as soon as you get these new set pieces, as soon as you get the new mythics, you are ready to up tier them all the way to tier 21 or whatever tier you are currently in. Very similarly, you guys should also start working on Harvester. Harvester is something I've been putting off. Of course, it is the biggest ancient grind in the game. as the first ancient, you have to grind and up tier it all the way from tier 8 all the way up to tier 21. So you guys can start working on Harvester as well. Now, because this one is, I guess, a little bit unconfirmed, but I'm pretty darn sure that we're going to get new fusions, you guys can start stockpiling on pinions and other augment materials like regulators and brain stems, so that when you do get new familiars, you're ready to craft amazing mythic augments on them right away. This one's a little bit cheesy, but because this is a new world boss, you guys could consider forming a farming group. World bosses are tough, and you're going to want to be able to clear this on heroic difficulty to get those new mythics and set pieces. Now, we don't know if this is going to be a 3-player, 4-player, 5-player world boss, but I would recommend getting at least 2 other people ready to grind with you when this drops. And speaking of grinding world boss, you guys know you're gonna need zeals. Definitely take advantage of any zeals you see in shop. Make sure you have a good stockpile, and consider holding on to as much guild honor as you can, so that as soon as this world boss drops, you can buy, hundreds or thousands of zeals and just grind it right on out. Now, very similarly to stockpiling, materials and zeals, is stockpiling a good boost. If you have thousands of zeals but you're not on big gore, you're doomed, right? Now, you could also consider something with like item find, like maybe a sun gore would be better. Pretty much anything with like experience, item find, and movement speed will be your best bet. Now, you might be wondering, why would I want XP, Andy? And it is simply because the more XP you get, the more guild honor you get, and the more zeal pouches you can buy back with that guild honor earned. So just a quick recap, we are getting a new world boss in Bit Heroes. You'll be able to fight him at tier 7, tier 14, and tier 21. There will be new sets at each of those tiers, as well as 2 new mythic pieces of equipment at each of those tiers. I'm predicting there's also going to be new fusions available, and perhaps we'll see a new mythic that could even change up the meta. Make sure you guys are stockpiling as many legendary materials between tier 7 and 21 in case those sets are super juicy and you want to up tier them. And also get started on that harvester grind so that you can get it to tier 21 fully upgraded and get that supercharged harvester rolling. That's all we know for today, but stay tuned in the official Bivers Discord as well as on their Steam page for next week's official details that they teased. I'm super curious to see what this new boss will be. I'm wondering if it's some type of lucky 7 boss, and dealing with a lot of elements is my prediction. But please let me know in the comments what you guys think about the new boss and how you guys are preparing for the new content. That's going to be all for this one, guys. I want to say thank you to all of my current channel members, Twitch subscribers, as well as my current stream boss, Jason Baker. Thank you all so much for supporting on stream. Remember to like and subscribe for more amazing Bit Heroes content. And until next time, take care and good luck with your grind.